The evening air was thick with the scent of jasmine as a young Western man strolled through the deserted streets, his mind a battlefield of thoughts, the neon lights reflecting in his eyes, painting them with an ethereal glow. He looked up at the towering buildings that seemed to pierce the heavens, their glass facades offering a glimpse into a world of flickering lights and muffled sounds. He questioned everything: religion, purpose, even his own existence. Nothing made sense, and nothing brought him peace. Cut to flashbacks of his youth, a cradle of cynicism. Raised in a secular home, his early years were filled with casual conversations that belittled faith. The dinner table, once a place of warmth, became a battleground of skepticism. His father's booming laughter echoing through the house as he dismissed religious beliefs as nothing more than fairy tales. But amidst this sea of doubt, he yearned for something more, something to anchor him in the vast expanse of life. He placed his hands in his pockets, the rough texture grounding him in the present. He desperately wanted to believe, but his heart was a fortress, its gates firmly shut against anything spiritual. Narrator. Raised in a world where faith was mocked, he believed only in what he could see and touch. His gaze fell on the bustling university ahead. It was here, among the hallowed halls of academia, that he would meet someone who would change everything. A Muslim friend, a beacon of tranquility in a sea of chaos. After class one day, they decided to grab a bite to eat, their conversation drifting from the mundane to the profound. His friend casually mentioned religion, and a spark ignited within him. Friend, do you ever wonder why we're here? Man, sometimes. But I guess there's no real answer, friend. Or maybe you just haven't found it yet. Those words echoed in his mind long after their conversation had ended. It wasn't the answer, but the calm in his friend's eyes that intrigued him. Narrator. That conversation stayed with him, not because of the words, but the calm in his friend's eyes. Fueled by an insatiable curiosity, he delved into the depths of knowledge, scouring YouTube videos, blogs, and books in search of answers. It was during this time he picked up a copy of the Quran, its pristine pages whispering promises of enlightenment. Narrator. He didn't expect to find answers, but he found questions, new ones, deeper ones. With each page he turned, his thirst for knowledge grew, leading him to the mosque for their open day. As he stepped inside, the grandeur of the space took his breath away. The high ceilings, adorned with intricate designs, created a sense of awe. The soft light filtering through stained glass windows painted the floor in hues of red and blue. The echo of his footsteps resonated with a strange familiarity. He found himself drawn to the mihrab, its architectural beauty captivating his attention. As the call to prayer, the adhan echoed through the mosque, he paused, mesmerized by the haunting melody. He sat in silence, letting the reverberations wash over him, stirring emotions he couldn't quite understand. In the solitude of his room, he revisited the verses that had moved him, highlighting passages that resonated with his soul. Narrator. The more he learned, the more he realized this wasn't blind faith. It was clarity, purpose. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. One late night, as the city slumbered around him, he called his friend. His voice trembled slightly as he spoke. Man, I believe now. And so he began his journey into Islam, leaving behind the darkness of doubt and stepping into the light of faith. The scene fades, transitioning to the moment of him taking his shahada. Tears streamed down his face, a testament to the profound transformation that had taken place within him. Ashhadu alla ilaha illa Allah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasul Allah. The final scene unfolds under the star-studded sky. He stands tall, a sense of peace enveloping him. The stars twinkling above seem to mirror the joy in his heart. A gentle breeze caresses his face, carrying with it the scent of hope and new beginnings. He looks up at the heavens, his eyes shining with gratitude. The namaz he has just performed, leaving him in a state of tranquility. The weight of his past struggles replaced by the lightness of his newfound faith. A single tear rolls down his cheek, a mixture of joy and gratitude. The repetition of the shahada on his lips, not just as a statement of faith, but as a personal affirmation of his journey. His body is still, his eyes closed in concentration as he reflects on the meaning of his words. As the scene fades, the sound of his reciting the shahada fades out, leaving behind a profound sense of peace and the promise of a new life guided by faith. From doubt to faith, a journey he never expected, but one that changed everything.